Coach, congrats on moving on. First two sets, pretty impressive. You really came out and established yourselves. What was going well early?
I think the girls were hitting really well early, which helped us offensively. We took a little bit of laps a couple times where I think they got a little frustrated and maybe shut down a little bit more than what I would have liked to have seen early on. But they finished the first two games really strong. We were passing very, very well, set 1 and 2. And then we kind of took a little bit of a break.
How much confidence did you come in with, given that you'd beat them twice, both two sets to none in the regular season?
I think the girls had confidence. I think at the same time they were well aware of the fact that ACGC is not going to stop. Even when we played them in our tournaments, they were very aggressive, they were very assertive, and they didn't quit on balls. And so we knew that was going to be something that they would do. We knew we had to shut down Chloe Largent, and we didn't do that as well as what we should have tonight. There were certain rotations that we just couldn't get a handle on, and I think that took us out of our game just a little bit at times. So that was probably one of our things that we didn't, quite establish like we wanted to.
Macy Van Fossen, Zoe Ross both had big nights at the net and serving the ball. What can you say about those two?
They really, we had some plans of what we wanted to do serving-wise, who we wanted to go to. And Zoe really, really came through in Game 4. Kind of got a spark for us, really got going offensively, was finishing plays that we needed to that we hadn't done in previous sets. So,
was the regional final the plan coming into the year? What are the big goals here?
I think back in August, yes. Definitely, we felt like we had a good chance at it. September, we probably started questioning ourselves a little bit more. We kind of like to take September and just wipe that off our calendar a little bit because we had a rough month in September, so we had to do a lot of regrouping, a lot of kind of coming back together, and I think late September they really did that. They started putting things together, so we're peaking at the right time.
So what's really gone right then here in the month of October?
Just our team unity and our transition, moving together on the floor and complementing each other so much more than what we kind of had before. They're a tight-knit group of girls. They like to have fun. They're high energy most of the time, but we just kind of fought ourselves more than what we needed to in September, and I think they've just kind of let loose a little bit, and they're just playing a lot more solid ball right now.
Have you seen any updates yet on the other matchup in the region?
No, not yet. I'm looking
forward to it. Just a general thought then on what's at stake and your plans going into Tuesday.
We have some preparation to do just because, through our postseason, everybody that we played, we'd seen 2 or 3 times. That's going to be the unknown that we'll have going into regional final. Not having seen Grundy Center, not having played anybody that they've played. We'll do a little bit of scouting as much as we can, but we've got some homework to do. One thing that we've really focused on this postseason is playing our game. Everybody's going to have talents, everybody's going to have players that do good things, but we need to make sure that we do our things, that we do well, efficiently, and then it gives us that confidence for the rest of the game. So we've got to step that up a notch after tonight.
We talked about Macy and Zoe had good nights, but it's a total team effort. Any other players you thought really stepped up?
We had a lot of quiet leaders. All of our defensive players in sets 1 and 2 really kind of kept us solid when we were struggling at times offensively. Set 4, we had our middles come back with some big, big plays at the net, which we hadn't been controlling from Game 3, so that was good. But I think overall everyone was really efficient with serving too, so that kind of took a lot of pressure off us offensively too.
Mainly base your kind of scouting report and game plan tonight on what you'd seen from them the first 2 times, or did you kind of have some common opponents that you drew some things from?
Mostly the first 2 times. I think they changed some things up defensively to maybe help them get a few more offensive swings as far as moving Largent in the middle back, which she never used to play before. So I think that was something to kind of help them get a little bit more of an offensive and added extra offensive tool with her being able to hit in the back row out of the middle back. So that was kind of something that we prepared for just a little bit after we scouted just a little bit more to kind of see what changes. Because we played them in the middle to end of September. No, we played them at the beginning of October in a tournament. So, but otherwise everything was pretty spot on from what we did before.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.